Well, just found something, and Simon is squirting the embellishment. Minty fresh.
Yeah, mouth freshener. It's cool. I like it. It's like a little pewter, I don't know, like decoration off of something.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's got you know, probably some enamelling as well.
Enamelization.
That's the stuff. Yeah, good find, Clem. Don't know what it is, but you know, half the stuff we don't know what it is, to be honest. So
it's definitely a thing. And it's got like a little plenty of embellishments. First find of the day, cleaned by Mr. Squirty himself, SiFinds. Mystery lady has found
a squirter.
A coin.
No, this.
Yeah, it just gets it wet and you can work out clean it.
It's a Jersey, Guernsey, or one of them islandsy thingies, and it's a it will say on it. Well, yeah, go on in. Give it some squirty action. It's a new 2p.
Oh, a new pence.
It's a 2p.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's a tuppence.
It's a 2p or not 2p. That's the question. There's a 2p.
2p
A newish 2p.
Oh yeah.
So here I am on a nice field on a magnificently beautiful day on the Isle of Alderney, which is in the Atlantic Sea just off of Normandy, which are British islands, and it's a stunning day and I'm going to get a lovely sunburn, but I don't care. And we're going after lots of artifacts. You've just seen one that I just found, which is maybe a hat bag, don't know, interesting bit of decoration, and we've got miles and miles and miles of beautiful land to go for. So let's see what we can find. What we've been finding up to now is a lot of French coinage from the 1700s, which is always nice to find. I'm very used to finding it, and I'm identifying it for SiFinds and for Nicola White, and for pretty much everybody, because that's what I dig all day. And here it is, lots of it. So yes, Alderney is very interesting, very small population of, I think, 1,800 or 2,500 people. A bit of a time bubble, feels like the 1970s to me. Very nice, everybody's very, very friendly, everybody knows everybody. It's typical of that beautiful thing that is island life. We think this is a double turnoir, which would have been from 1600s, sometimes could be as early as 1500s, but normally there's 1600s and sometimes a late, or rather early 1700s. And so that would be 2 units, I reckon, a pound coin. And Sci-Fi, who's having his breakfast, his chocolate breakfast, is second coin in about 10 minutes.
Hey, yep, 1781 was the previous one, and that baby.
So German and France, bang bang, so to speak. Beechcraft. There's Simon getting B-roll.
Me.
Well, it's kind of been slim pickings, but I've been moving very, very slow. After yesterday's detectathon, I'm sort of like bumbling around, and sitting down and talking to SiFinds, putting him off, and just finding bits and bobs. But anyway, I've gone up here being here, and I've got a nice find, and it's in my hand. Oh yes, I tell you, I thought it was a bottle top because it's right on the surface. But they're not ploughing this anymore. They used to plough it, but they're not ploughing it anymore. But anyway, this old find was pretty much just below the grass. So have a look. And there it is. And that is a nice buckle. Let's take it off. So that is probably 1700s. Although it might actually be considerably older. I would place that in the 1700s. But you don't know until you know. Very, very, very nice indeed.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Now I'm expecting this to be a buckle.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one.
It's like the other half of the one I found earlier. Oh, it might actually be.
Nice. That's a good buckle.
Let's find his brother.
Oh, flipping heck. That's awesome.
I don't think it's the same one, but it's close.
Well, it's very close, isn't it? Yeah, well, if you'd have had them on different feet, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, would you? Yeah, what do you reckon on age on that? About 1700?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'd like to say earlier, but that's probably what it is.
Yeah. Wicked. Nice pair of buckles you got
Yes. Silver buckles on his shoes.
there.
This is my excited face. This is my excited face. It's not valuable, but it could be a really, really nice thing. I think it's a coin weight. Have a look. So that, I think, is a coin weight. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Now, when we clean it up, it might have some writing on it, and we shall say what weight it is. But anyway, that's, I think, a nice find. Well, I've got an interesting spot here. Just pulled this up. Looks like a Sestercius, but isn't. It's a lead disc. It's the sort of thing that they used to use as either weights or sometimes as gaming counters. So, don't know, but have a closer look. So there it is. You can see that was very round at one stage. It got clonked by maybe the plough. And it's very thick, so it's too thick to be a sill, really. So I'm guessing it was some sort of round weight. It might have a pattern on it there. In fact, I think I can see one, but you know how I can see things that aren't there. But you see there's like an edge there, there's like a crown there. Yeah, I think that might actually be what's on there, so I think that's quite interesting. We like that a lot. So here we have what's left of a big lead buckle. I don't think I've ever found a lead buckle before. Obviously not famous for tensile strength or whatever you want to call it. Look at that, bendable. And I suppose the rest of it just got busted off by the plough blow or whatever, maybe just shattered. But anyway, lead buckle, that's the first for me. Well, I don't know what that is, but it's some sort of medallion, I think, or fancy button, one of the two. But it seems to have a pretty big pattern on there. So that would be amusing to find out what that actually is. This is my excited face. This is my excited face. I've got a coin here. I've never found a coin like this. And it's got writing on it. It's exciting writing. It seems to say one pistol. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it rings a bell. It's sort of like pirate money pistols. But this is too round and regular to be anything, you know, out of South America. But anyway, it's a tiny little coin. It might even be silver, probably not. But anyway, have a look. So there it is. It's actually really small. It says one pistol for the hexa something or other. I don't know what it says, to be honest. And on the other side, currently it says nothing. So I'm going to clean it up and see what we've got. Coming to bomb me. So Jim has dug me a bit of buckle. And there it is. A bit of shoe buckle, I suppose. I don't know. Any old buckle. Some buckle. A buckly bit.
Let's have a listen.
That had a meeting with the plough at some point. Yes, and I'm going to go out and have a sniff at his coin signal. So Jim's doing a live dig. And if I was doing it, it'd be a half-dead dig. Because after third day of treasure hunting, I'm not the sprightliest. And I'm saying it's a double turn wire.
It's in the clone.
See, why is it when I watch someone else do it, I know exactly where it is, and when I do it myself, I can never find it. It's a bit of wire. Ooh, a big bit of wire. A very big bit of wire. There we are. Pure silver. Aluminum. No wonder, good signal.
There's something going on in this area, Cam.
Yeah, it's full of rubbish. And there was a fire pit up there and what looked like a shell crater full of shrapnel. And so I think this is... Oh, okay.
There's a bit of it in there.
Cleaning up Alderney. This is my exciting face. Jim and I, that's Jim there. We got a really nice coin, I'm pretty sure. And it's in the dirt there. And it's very, very deep. And for me, it was quite a good signal, but a deep one. And for Jim's XP Gold, you just about hear it, which kind of gives you a feeling of the difference between having the brand spanking new all singing all dancing machine and having a great machine from a few years back. We both would have got it, but it's much easier for me. But anyway, let's see what we've got. Let me just turn it around. And it's in here. Go on, Jim, do the pinpoint, do the honours.
Well, you can see it just peeking out.
Oh, you got better eyes than me. Oh yeah, there it is. And that's a big old coin.
Could still be a button.
I reckon that's going to be your 8 doubles.
I think you're right. Double. 8 double.
Doubles. Doubles.
Who's counting?
He's hybrid French.
Peach. Lovely one.
Look at that. 1911. 19, yes. Modern. 8 doubles. So that'll make that 16, don't you? And there we go. The 3 lions of England. Well, not in this case.
How do they spell
Jersey.
Guernsey,
I can't. It's covered in mud.
though?
Guernsey.
Yeah, there's an extra E in it.
Ah. E.
No monarch.
No.
Monarch.
No monarch.
No queen or king or anything like that.
No George the whatchamacallit. George V? George V, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. How Republican can you get? Anyway, in the pocket that one goes. Lovely. Now, the interesting thing about these, found one yesterday, so I looked it up. Of course, these are really, 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 really rare numismatically because they were like made for this little island or a couple of little islands, and there weren't many people there, so they wouldn't have minted many of these. But the only one thing rarer than these coins is collectors of them. So they're basically free if you want to go collect them. Anyway, in the pocket with this one, 1911. Anyway, we've got this nice little thing here, drawer handle, a scutcheony thing, I think probably, a nice little pattern, at about a foot, and everything I'm getting is at about a foot, which this dais is, amazing, but, sometimes when it's a bit of iron or a bit of rubbish, you wish you hadn't got so much depth, but on the other hand, it's nice to have. I've got a German bullet from a Mauser, and there it is, probably got a date on the back, that says when it was made. Let's say 32, 42, don't know, not a big fan. Jim's going to dispose of it for me because I don't want it in my baggage when I go on an aeroplane. That would not be happy. We think we've got a coin, or it could be a bullet, because there's these German bullets in here and coins, and they all give roughly the same signal, but we've kind of narrowed it down to a little pile of dirt, and we're going to uncover it for you so you can see it for the first time. Like, we are seeing it.
Ah,
And here we go. What's that?
it's a coin with a shank.
Oh, one of those shank coins. Yeah, people used to carry that money on their jackets,
There it is.
Let's have a look. So, Celtic jacket money. So on Guernsey there was a huge half-ton of silver Celtic coins found a few years back. And they built a special museum for it and had gold talks in it and all sorts of things. They picked them out one at a time over a period of about 2 years. Because when Julius Caesar came along, the tribes thought it was a good idea to collect all their money together, stash it on an island. And obviously they never came back for it. Well, we've got a nice thing here. A little bit of a bitzer. If you know, post below. That is it. It looks like some sort of hinge to me, but I could be wrong. It's a bitzer. What is that? It's a bits of metal.
Bit of buckle.
If you know, post below. Nice little button. Sort of, I don't know, late 1700s, early 1800s. Tiny little signal. Extracted by Jim here. So Nicola's looking great, but she's got the kiss. She's got the kiss of Deus. There, look at that. Oh, and
No, it looks worse than it is.
That's Nicola's kiss of Deus, and this is my kiss of Deus here. So I'm obviously made of sterner stuff. These the fairest.
I know, it's pretty horrible, isn't it?
The fair
But
agenda. I mean, that looks like you've been mauled by a bulldog or something, you know.
It looks
Savage.
worse than it is. It's because it's been rubbing up against the thing when I've been swinging the detector.
You're just gentle skin, you know. Anyway, I've got a little button, which is not pesky at all, you know who. We like them buttons. That is definitely a beaut.
Well, maybe I'll go for that one. But I'm just...
So we got a nice signal down here, and Jim is doing the honours. And he is Mr. Pinpoint. He gets it right in the middle every time, unlike me. Ooh. Oh, well, where's the treasure chest that went along with it? Now that is an old escutcheon. That really is an old keyhole. That's a very old keyhole. Yep, that is really old keyhole. That's potentially even medieval. Potentially even Roman, actually. Either that or it's a number 8. Okay, well that's rather wonderful.
Interesting shape.
Well done, Jim. Well, that is an old keyhole or a number 8. Could be either, but I'm guessing that is a keyhole. Well, we're thinking that's a bit of spoonage. It might not be. It's very heavy. I think it's a bit of leadage. I think it's a lump of leado, but could be a bit of spoonage. Could put it in the pocket. It's very heavy. Oh, and there's a nice signal over there for Jim. Yep, that's a digger. This is my excited face. This is my excited face. It's the best signal so far, and it's in the clump. But, you know, gonna probably cust it now. But let's have a look. We're gonna break the clump open and see what we got. Okay, we're ready to go.
If it's a coin, it's a big one, Clem.
Celtic ring money.
It's lead.
It's a lead donut. Oh yay! It's a high denomination Celtic ring money. What would that be, for goodness sake, in lead?
I have no idea.
A lead washer.
Look at that. Hell of a signal.
Yeah, well, no wonder it's the best signal of the day.
Yeah.
Just not the best find.
Oh well.
That is a lead donut. And if you know what they're for, as you know, if you know, post below. If you have an idea, post down here. And if you have a thought, posting won't go to naught. I can't think of any more rhymes this time. This is my confused face. Just found this. It's a big lead lumpo. For something or other. If you know, post below. Yeah. Big round lead lumpo. So here are the finds of today. Look, lead lumpo. Another lead lumpo. I say it's a palm guard. They made it and immediately lost it, so there's no holes in it. Something like that. That will be a draw escutcheon and the knob will poke through that, that's my guess. Now we've got some buttons, some Alderney, little buttons. A bit of pewterage spoonage. A bit of a buckle. I don't know, mystery item number 1 or 2 or 3 maybe even. And this keyhole, I'm sure it's a keyhole. Or a number 8 with no obvious usage. And finally, the 8 twos, the 8 doubles, the octo double. Well, it's a 16, isn't it? Because it's 8 twos, you know. 16 from 1911 with the emblem on it and no monarch. And this is some of the sort of things that Jim finds. Loads of bullets. And he takes all the iron out, which I don't even bother digging up. And we thought that was maybe a little bit of Roman tilage, but we didn't find anything else Roman in there, though lots of lead. So there are my finds for the day on the beautiful island of Alderney, and I've been burnt to a crisp, but I'm going to have a lovely suntan if it doesn't all fall off in the bath in 2 days. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and like. And thank you very much, coffee fans, for all those coffees, because I tell you, every little counts big to me, because I know you care. Action speaks louder than words, and coffee speaks louder than tea. See you soon. Bye now. Now this is my excited face, my excited face. I'm by the Roman lamppost back there, see it? But I've got something in here, you know what it is. Oh, I think I know what it is. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's very hot and the stubble is deep, but I still picked out it was a 92. So I think Deus 2 is going to find me more Roman here, even though